Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Clank. Today on your screen, you're going to see the words, a place for everything. Now, those of you that know Mrs. Clank well know that Mrs. Clank does not like messes, and I like things to be in their place where they belong. So as you look at the picture on your screen, you're going to see that there's a little shelf, and each shelf has a container, each space has a container, and in those containers are things that are alike in some way. All of the objects are sorted or are organized so that they are alike in some way. All of the paper clips are in one little container, all of the toothpicks in another, all of the marbles are in another one. So all of the things are organized. So our big question is, in what ways are things alike? So I'm going to share a story with you today about different kinds of families, and it's kind of a think outside the box kind of story because it's not the kind of families that you might think of. When we think of a family, we think of mommy and daddies and brothers and sisters and grandmas and grandpas, but these are kinds of families that are things that go together because they are alike in some way. So you kind of have to think outside the box a little bit about what a family is in this story. So Mrs. Clank is going to try to find for us the big book. It's called All Kinds of Families. And the story, like I said, is going to have you thinking a little bit outside the box. Let's see what families we can find in our story. Marianne Hoberman is the author of the story, and Mark Beaumont is the illustrator. All kinds of families. All kinds of families. Families, families, all kinds of families. Families are people and animals too, but all sorts of other things fit into families. Look all around and you'll see that they do. A knife and a fork and a spoon are a family. The stars and the sun and the moon are a family. The socks in the drawer and the rocks on the shore and the blocks on the floor, they can all become families. Bottle caps, ginger snaps, buttons, or rings, you can make families from all sorts of things. As soon as you're born, you're part of a family. As soon as you're born, you're a daughter or son. As soon as you're born, your family gets bigger. As soon as you're born, it's bigger by one. Eggs in a carton can seem like a family. So can a loaf with its slices of bread. Celery stalks or a big bunch of carrots, they sleep in the fridge with a drawer for a bed. What other things can you find to make families? Pennies and card decks and marbles and jacks, ribbons and bobby pins, hair clips and thimbles, pencils and rulers and crayons and tacks. Bottle caps, ginger snaps, buttons or rings. You can make families from all sorts of things. We heard that line before, didn't we? It's a verse that keeps coming back in our story. Clams in the sea make a clammily family. Lambs in the field make a lambily family. Jams in the jars make a jamily family. And yams in the cupboard, a yamily family. Did you notice? Clams, lambs, jams, yams, rhyming words. Out in the yard, you'll find dry twigs and branches, horse chestnuts, barberries, acorns, and cones. Down at the beach, you'll find pebbles and seashells, soft-colored beach glass, and ocean-smooth stones. A saucer and cup can be brother and sister. A comb and a brush can be husband and wife. A plate and a bowl can be Mr., Mrs. and Mr., and so can the spoon or the fork or the knife. Your hand is a family of fingers. Your foot is a family of toes. And as you get older, each family gets older. And as you keep growing, each family grows. Bottle caps, ginger snaps, buttons, or rings. You can make families from all sorts of things. If you are the first baby born to your mother's a mother because you are here. If you are the first baby born to your father's a father because you appear. If you are the second one born in a family, someone is a brother because you arrive, or someone's a sister and you are a sister or brother the moment that you are alive. You can make families from clay or from Play-Doh. You can make families from mud or from snow. You can make families from paper or cardboard. Make them from sticks or balloons that you blow. Spools are a family, and tools are a family, and chalks for the chalkboard at school are a family. 6 slices of cheese, or a pod full of peas, or a key ring with keys, they can all become families. Bottle caps, ginger snaps, buttons, or rings, you can make families from all sorts of things. You might say that numbers belong in a family, or alphabet letters, or notes in the scale. The colors in rainbows, the words in a language, the keys on a piano, or stamps for the mail. Inside or outside, in summer or winter, you can find families for so many games, families to play with, spend most of the day with, telling them stories and giving them names. Bottle caps, ginger snaps, buttons, or rings, you can make families from all sorts of things. Make-believe families and families of people from long, long ago. Families like stepping stones crossing the water, leading to now and the families you know. Everyone comes from a number of families. When you look backwards, it looks like a tree. People from families make other new families. The more you go back, the more people you see. Play families, real families, all kinds of families. Think of the families, the ones that you're from. Someday you'll grow up and you'll have a new family, and you'll be the family of families to come. And that's the end of our story. I would hope that you could maybe look around your house, see what kinds of families you can find. Think outside the box. What kinds of things do you see maybe in your room? Maybe you have a family of baby dolls. Maybe you have a family of race cars. Things that belong together because they are alike in some way. See what kind of family you can find. Draw a picture of it. Write me a sentence about it. Until next time, stay awesome, stay well. Bye-bye.